This portion of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited, fueling growth for people.
The government proclaimed yesterday as Gus Cooper Day. It's part of celebrations observing Gus Cooper Weekend. Last night, family, friends, and supporters of the legendary junkanooer and leader of the Valley Boys assembled at the Balmoral Club to honor his contributions to various sectors of society, including sports, junkanoo, and culture in general. Funds are earmarked for Cooper's medical expenses as he remains detained in a Florida-based hospital receiving daily medical treatment. However, the benefit was overshadowed by the death of his eldest son, Anthony, who passed away yesterday. Fulfilling the family's wishes to continue the event, the benefit was spearheaded by Friends of Gus Cooper Committee, who are organizing activities that will enlighten the public on Cooper's valuable efforts in national development. Among those paying tribute was Acting Prime Minister Philip Davis and Valley Boys Chairman Brian Adderley.
We are not to lose sight of why we have come together here tonight. We are friends of Gus. And Gus was afflicted with an illness. And we have come together to help him. Because he needs that help. And it's often said that, many could help the one better than the one could help the many.
But we also wanted to separate this particular committee from the Valley Boys and the activities of the Valley Boys so that there'd be no conflict of interest, and so that anybody who wanted to support activities for Gus would not be conflicted by the fact that they thought that they were supporting the Valley Boys.
Adventists celebrating the centennial anniversary of Bahamas Academy with a gala event at the Sheraton Nassau Beach Resort. The banquet, under the patronage of Dr. Hugh Roach and Dr. Cheryl Roll, paid tribute to the 100-plus years of Adventist education in the Bahamas. The Academy grew from a humble home setting to a school that houses kindergarten through grade 12 and has impacted the lives of thousands of Bahamians. President of the Atlantic Caribbean Union Mission of Seventh-day Adventists, Dr. Leonard Johnson, and Chairman of the Bahamas Academy School Board, Paul Scavella, congratulated past and present administrators, teachers, and students on this milestone.
Some of you may not know, running a Christian institution such as Bahamas Academy is not one that you run in order to make a profit. It is one that you run because you are convinced and you are convicted of the fact that God desires to see young men and women be trained.
It is my hope and desire that it will not just be for this evening, but we will find a way to continue to build the kind of support for this institution that will help it to grow and to develop and to become and to remain the #1 Christian education center in our country.
And it's a lasting tribute to a man who gave unselfish service to his church and community. Irvin McCartney was honored posthumously today as the East Street Gospel Chapel's office and preschool building now bears his name. McCartney was instrumental in helping to build the East Street Gospel Chapel, where he served for many years as an elder. Following this morning's service, family members and the congregation gathered outside for the ribbon cutting and plaque unveiling. His son, Charles McCartney, acknowledged the naming as a fitting honor to his father's legacy, and Pastor Sterling Moss agrees.
We are humbled, first of all, and certainly blessed and really gratified of the love and the respect that is shown in the naming of this building. In fact, it represents the kind of solidarity that he represented in this church, which was really dear to his heart.
He was here in the early years of the church, and he really gave of his sustenance, as his family attests. The structure, the actual building that we, the land that we have now, he was very integral in getting some of that land for us, as well as some of the other churches in the Assemblies of Brethren, the parcels of land that he actually donated.
What did you say, buddy?
To assisting out its outreach in the community, a computer lab and library was also opened this morning on the second floor of the building. Urban Renewal assisted in making it all a reality.
From the inception of Urban Renewal in 2002, we partnered with East Free Gospel Chapel, where we opened up a computer lab here. And all we did this time in naming it, as the timing of naming or renaming of this building to Outstanding Bahamian Family, we determined to upgrade the lab by gotten contributions to ensure that we have a new state-of-the-art computers in the lab, because the church have done a wonderful program in catering to the community, and this is what urban renewal is all about: partnering with the community, catering to the less fortunate, and that's what the church, in this particular church, have been doing.
Well, that does it for this portion of news, but stay tuned though. Sunday Sports is up next with Julian Gibson.